answers you seek lie within my big book of oddities. In 1433, Portuguese explorer Vasco Velasco was sailing the Pacific when he was attacked by a great sea monster. Keeping his wits about him, he quickly wrapped himself in seaweed and lay motionless on the deck of the ship. To the sea monster's limited eyesight, he looked exactly like a piece of sushi. And as we all know, sea monsters hate sushi. The monster turned and fled into the deep, and Vasco was safe, albeit stuck in seaweed for about 7 weeks. The end. So tomorrow, when you go to the dentist, wrap yourself in seaweed and act like a piece of sushi.
Cool!
You're kidding me, right? In 1852, British doctor Lucius Vernon became concerned by the weird behavior of his longtime friend Alexander. His other friends told him to ignore Alexander, but he didn't want to do that. So instead, he built a rocket for Alexander and shot him to the moon, where his weird behavior bothered no one. It did, however, attract the attention of a herd of moon beavers who hotwired Alexander's spaceship, flew back to Earth, and invaded Switzerland. The end. If your friend starts behaving weirdly, shoot them to the moon!
Cool!
No! We can't tell him that! Ah, here it is. In 1523, Giuseppe Palermo built a tower entirely out of cabbage. People came from miles around to see Giuseppe's cabbage tower and to buy his homemade mayonnaise. But Giuseppe's neighbor Guido was angry, for the cabbage tower was blocking his view. So one night he pulled down the tower, destroying the mayonnaise stand and smashing the cabbage to bits. Giuseppe was furious and vowed revenge until he noticed Guido had inadvertently invented coleslaw, which turned out to be an even bigger hit than the cabbage tower. The end. So, Peter, go ahead and smash those towers. You just might reinvent coleslaw. In 1878, German schoolboy Heinrich Snell played a game of recess cricket so poorly his schoolmates dubbed him a schnittelflap, which, at the time, was a terrible insult. Did little Heinrich let it get him down? No! Instead, he devoted his life to building a global chain of pizza parlors called, you guessed it, Schnittelflap. By his 60th birthday, the name Schnittelflap had come to mean high-quality pizza world round, inspiring the phrase still used today, it's not just good, it's Schnittelflap. Unfortunately, his old schoolmates disliked his pizza and renamed him Icky Pizza Boy. The end. If you don't like the name that bully gave you, spend your life building a worldwide chain of pizza restaurants.
Yum!
I'm not sure that's the best advice, Archie.